Elias Torre III, putting on a big show here at Miami 2017 with a huge display of HydraSports. Big ones, small ones, big motors everywhere. Incredible layout, incredible design. But we're on the EG Vodka boat that was the showstopper at Key West. Elias, obviously the boat's getting a lot of looks, but tell me you did an incredible trip with this boat recently.
Well, we did it for the owner. You know, a lot of these boats are custom built for their owners, you know, and they're an extension of who they are. And, you know, you want to take a big trips that you can't really take on an ordinary boat. Right. You know, we planned a 600-700 mile trip one way to San Salvador to fish the big wahoos.
So you went from Key Largo, from your home, you went over to Bimini, you kept on going to Atlantis. So where did it go from there?
Well, we made like the first day trip, we cleared customs there in Bimini and spent the night at Atlantis. You know, partied there at Atlantis, went to the casino, woke up the next morning, made about another 250-mile hike down to Cat Island and Hawk's Nest. Yep. Again, partied that night and woke up the next morning, and we're about 70 miles away from San Salvador where the big fishing spot was. Got a beautiful house with a chef. We were able to, you know, get the fish, immediately have sashimi with the wahoo and have it cooked 3 or 4 different ways and really enjoy what the reason, you know, I build these boats for. You know, you can party with them down at the Key West Poker Run and then take them 700 miles away where anything's at and fish the big wahoos that really no one can get to.
Now, you have another one of these big 53 Suenos that you just built for yourself. Let's talk about that boat and get a closer look here in a minute.
Well, I mean, I'm always just trying to set the bar. You know, I'm all about the user end of it and the product. And what I like to really show off is the product resembles the owner. You know, here's the EG Vodka boat, resemble what he's all about and, you know, the company that he's got. And then you'll see when you, in a minute here, when you see my 53, you know what I'm all about. I mean, I painted it Rolls Royce blue. Yeah. I've got a lot of high-end wood and a lot of customization to the boat that, you know, shows what I'm all about and where we can set the bar in the boating industry and what we can do. What I try to do is never build the same boat twice. You know, try to get the character of the owner and try to put some of him into the boat. You know, I'm a big car nut, so you see a lot of special lighting on this boat. You see a lot of wood finishes, and obviously I own the company here. You see a lot of my logos. You know, and we got the big Seakeepers now on the boat and satellite TV, so when we're offshore, so a lot of different things that we do to the boats.
The Seakeepers is a nice touch. I'm starting to see a lot more of that on these types of boats because we always thought of a Seakeeper being a yacht installation, but now we're seeing them on fishing boats. It's got to make it for a nicer, longer day on the water without being seasick.
Well, I think it allows it for everybody. You know, the family can enjoy it, and you know, a lot of the guys and their friends can enjoy it, but then you get the wives and some of the daughters on the boat, you know, and they maybe not as used to the water and allows them to enjoy the boat time more, which makes it better for the owner and the captain.
I noticed you went back to another quad 627 setup. You seem to be liking those motors. They certainly provide the power you need to push this big 40,000-pound boat. What kind of speed and performance are you getting, and what are you comfortable with?
I mean, you know, here we're talking about a 43,000-pound boat with no steps, can still run speeds of 70 miles an hour. You know, and once you get used to those big horsepowers, just like the poker run, I mean, it's something you can't get away from. I mean, you can't go back to the Yamahas or the Mercuries, and then again, by setting the bar and making something different that no one else has. Again, it's about having the experience of spending 7, 8, 9 hours on the boat. That's something people don't realize. You know, here I've got a wife, I've got 2 kids, and I'm only going to have as much fun as I do with my family, and I got to be able to spend some time on the boat. You know, from custom shades, of making this diversion, so we make these long runs to our home in Atlantis, from Bimini, making a 200-mile run, they can enjoy themselves. You know, without that, I can't enjoy the boat.
Amazing to see, you know, the welcome of this boat. People, we always thought, oh, a few guys are going to buy that big 53. It's going to be a $2 million boat, blah, blah, blah. Now you're at 27, and I'm sure many more on the books. That's amazing.
Well, it just shows what we're capable of, you know, and we give the customer the satisfaction. I give them a satisfaction guaranteed or their money back. I mean, it's that simple. So we just take care of them the lifelong of their boat.